Hey guys, what's up? It's Ephyon back again with another to Pub Gamecast. Okay, so Sven and Team Asian, the Big Angry Bear has been banned out, and we got Lion, Earthshaker, Magnus, and Juggernaut on the Radiant side. Meanwhile, on Dire, there's Rubik, Darkseer, Silencer, and Bounty Hunter. Radiant looks pretty good so far. Lots of good AoE, lots of good disables coming out with Juggernaut being their main DPS. On the other hand, Dire has really good counter heroes, like you got Rubik, Darkseer, and most importantly, Silencer. Gonna really wreck Earthshaker and Magnus's day, and Bounty Hunter can provide a bit of gold, assuming they do well. Because right now, early on, I'm not sure, but they're actually losing gold. This poor guy, dash, dash, dash. Alchemist. Alright, cool. So that's almost all melee heroes, and oh, Luna. Oh wow, this is gonna be tough. Swaps coming in, Silencer. I don't know, I really like both sides heroes. Endgame though, Radiant might do better, but Dire has like... you know what, I'm just gonna go with the Dire lineup because I think they're much cooler. But we'll see whether I'm right. It's time for Dota! Only two of them have it. Phoenix, battle level 517. Thank you for your continued contributions, Dota 2. Oh, I wonder when's that duel, what is it? I can't remember what it's called. Fate of the Dueling Heroes, that update with the two new heroes. Oh, I hope it comes soon. Preferably before the next like major or minor, what are they calling him? Still not really sure how it goes. The new update came out. There's like plenty of minor and majors coming out. There's actually one major coming to like Singapore. It's like just oops, sorry about that guys. Let me just put that on silent. Coming to Singapore sometime next year, I think. Given a chance, I would like to go there and take a look. But we'll see how that goes out. We'll get when the time comes. And career-wise, both are ugly. Okay, so that's gonna be evened out there over there. Luna, hello, brunette Luna. Oh yes, it is adorable. You are so hot. So it's gonna be Luna in the off lane, up against Magnus. Alchemist mid, and Lion just scouting around, waiting to drop that precious ward to gain as much information as he can. Bounty Hunter already gone invisible, and looks like he's trying to go steal that bounty root. Not sure how successful he's going to be. I don't think anyone has actually bought sentries yet on the Radiant side. Okay, so doesn't seem like it. Silencer. Is Silencer going mid? Yeah, I guess there's really no one else that can actually go mid against Alchemist. Maybe Darkseer? But if Darkseer goes mid, then the offlane is kind of screwed. Because at this point, Darkseer will just wreck Juggernaut and Earthshaker with his Iron Shell. Look at that, 30 damage per second. That will just do so much damage. And they ping it up. They do see the Lion dropping the ward, so sooner or later they're probably gonna be able to like de-ward it. And there's already a sentry ward coming out. Oh, Bounty Hunter, what a bro. Nom nom. 100 gold going towards Bounty Hunter. Already advantage to Dire. And Earthshaker, I wonder if he's gonna try to block off the creeps with his Fissure. Yes, no? It doesn't look like it. Just gonna block it with his massive man-cow body. And the wall is dropped out onto the Radiant side. Alchemist up against Silencer. This could go either way. He does have that poor man shield, so it's gonna block quite a bit of damage. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, it's gonna be Lion, Juggernaut, and Earthshaker up against Darkseer. Oh, that's not gonna be fun for Juggernaut. He's gonna really have a hard time farming. Look at that, 2 iron shells out already. It's gonna take so much damage. Although that does give him chance to actually like deny the creeps, but he's not gonna be able to get farmed very easily. Does have a self, but not gonna be easy either. Bounty Hunter comes in, just harasses Alchemist, takes quite a bit of damage. That acid spray doing its work. Already has hits, 5 last hits. So already winning from the looks of it. Luna just has 5 last hits. Alchemist obviously is gonna have much more, and Juggernaut actually kills off the Darkseer. Oh, I actually missed that. Sorry about that, guys. Bounty Hunter has shifted to the bottom lane, trying to help out his fellow teammate a little bit. Yeah, pinging out doesn't even have a small stat. I'm not sure what they are pinging it out for. Probably they just don't want Darkseer to actually push again, pull the creeps again all over again. Iron Shell doing its work. Juggernaut getting very low on regeneration actions. Look at that, it's already down to 2 tangos used up in less than 2 minutes. And Darkseer is just being very annoying. But it's gotta be careful though. Doesn't have that ring of regen yet. Does have that mango to help slowly heal you up. Not sure the logic behind that. Keeping a rotting mango in your inventory somehow heals you HP. But you know, let's just not question Dota 2 logic. You just gotta accept it and just move on. Very close to it though, about 90 gold away. Meanwhile, mid lane, Silencer doing his best to try to harass the Alchemist out of lane. But Alchemist already has that bottle and it's gonna be taking quite a bit of damage from that last word. Glaive's gonna come out as well, and Envy Rune comes up. It's gonna pop it very soon, most likely. And well, Bounty Hunter is here, but without Sentry or anything like that, Alchemist is gonna be pretty safe. Oh my goodness, the courier. Why was it going so far out? I didn't even give the wards to Silencer. And Soul Ring completed on the Darkseer. Won't be able to use it as much as you would like though. I guess he's just gonna spam it regardless, because why not? Because it'll take quite a bit of damage. It will do quite a lot of damage to Earthshaker and Juggernaut. And Juggernaut is actually now just reduced to just a self. Darkseer though still not having that good a decent time. Let's see, he's got 9 last hits. But then again, he's up against a tri-lane, and there are 2 disables, 2 very painful stuns on the other side. He doesn't want to push his luck over there. On top lane, Magnus, how are you doing? Also has a Soul Ring. No one has upgraded the courier on the Radiant side. Already Dire has the advantage at this point. I stand corrected. Never mind. So Alchemist, where is his bottle? Okay, they've upgraded the courier, so come on Dire, come on, that guy needs to fly, just give it to him. And Silencer is actually doing a pretty good job just harassing the Alchemist. The Alchemist is still top of the chart right now, 21. Though to be fair, Silencer's at 20, it's not really that big a difference. Oh no, Darkseer, he got stunned, but he's just going to surge and run away like the Flash. Well, gonna be able to heal up for a bit. Does have that 1 tango. And this Alchemist just farming the neutral creeps. Magnus, unfortunately not getting a lot of farm. This to be expected. It is up against Luna and Rubik after all, and Luna already trying to get her power treads. It's gonna take some time before she goes up. It would be great if she actually goes for an Aghanim Scepter in this game. It's like up against 4 melee, and if let's say Juggernaut uses Blade Fury, those 3 remaining heroes are really gonna take like full damage from Aghanims. Will be very, very painful for the rest of the Radiant team. But Alchemist is, on the other hand, Alchemist is gonna be a bit troublesome. He can potentially buy Aghanims for the entire Radiant team, and every one of them can benefit from it. Earthshaker, Magnus, Juggernaut, Lion especially, all the massive amounts of fingering that will come up will be epic. Still though, Silencer is gonna be the carry on the Dire side, and his global silence is gonna be extremely disruptive for the Radiant side. You can basically stop them from doing everything. Juggernaut will most likely have to buy at least a Manta style or BKB just to counter that, to be able to use his Omni Slash. And speaking of Omni Slash, nowhere close to it. Bit of a slow game, guys. It's still only 1 kill so far. And since the pause has come up, let's take a look at the team graphs. Net worth, less than 500. Rate, a little bit in... oh, that's weird, right? Oh yeah, because it's Alchemist. So obviously Alchemist will make the graph grow a lot more in Radiant's favor. So you have Dire, slightly ahead in terms of hero levels, so from the looks of it, except for Bounty Hunter. This poor guy is only level 2. trying to catch the courier. Silencer just harassing the alchemist all the way. Has bought infused range job, but I'm not sure how long that's going to last. And they're just gonna use up Shrine, gonna try to shield up all that damage. And oh man, goodness, almost gets the bounty hunter. Imagine like if the enchant totem actually hits him, but don't think we can actually do anything about it. They don't really have any detection whatsoever. He really does appear now though. Oh my goodness, that ward drops down. Bounty hunter, Phoenix, my man, that was really, really close. If he had just stood there a bit longer to try to get the bounty, he would have just died right there. Yeah, sorry about that. I thought I put that on silent. Sorry guys. Alright, so back to the game. Rubik just trying to get his... What is he going for? He's going for arcane boots. Not gonna be easy. He's like less than halfway there. He still needs like almost 600 gold away. Well, Juggernaut has finally like learned his healing ward, so that's gonna be might be a kill coming out on Darkseer, but he still has Surge. He's gonna be able to run away and just live to fight another day. The infused range drop doing its work to try to reduce as much damage as it can from Lion. And Luna, 38 last hits, very close actually to the top 4. 44, 41, 40, 38 is not too big a difference. Obviously, Alchemist though will gain much more from those 40 last hits compared to the rest of the team, and Bounty Hunter is going to stick around and try to steal as much of the EXP he can, but at this point the problem is not his level. He's level 6, and that rage is just going to keep him on lane for a very long time. The problem is his last hitting and his freaking net worth, which is pretty freaking high. 3.6k along with Juggernaut's 3.2. So right now, Radiant has the advantage in terms of net worth anyway. The spin's gonna come out and Darkseer is just gonna run away like the Flash and does find the Earthshaker, and the Surge unfortunately just put him on the other side of Fissure, and Mancow is gonna try to fight one-on-one with him, but decides like, no, let's not overdo this. And Juggernaut very low on mana, doesn't have enough mana to even drop the healing ward yet anyway. Just 10 mana away, so he's gonna be able to heal himself to back to full HP. Darkseer having a very decent time on bottom now that he has that soul ring, just to be able to harass the Juggernaut. He's just forcing the Juggernaut to just spend all his mana on like healing ward to keep himself on lane just for sustaining. And Silencer is invisible, might be able to find some heroes. Oh no, Rubik gets caught out by Magnus. This might be a mistake. Oh no, he doesn't have level 6 yet, but Rubik might just actually go down first, and that's gonna be some free gold coming out. Bounty Hunter trying to get as much damage down to Magnus, but he is just so fucking fast. And oh no, the reverse polarity is gonna come out. Bounty Hunter is probably gonna survive this. He's level 3. I can't believe he's actually alive. Magnus actually goes down, and oh no, gets rooted by the Ancient, and he doesn't have... Oh, but that silence, it comes out a bit premature. He can't actually kill off the Alchemist. Oh, still though, at least no kill towards the Alchemist. Rubik dies, but Bounty Hunter is gonna survive. He's gonna live to hunt some bounties another day. Meanwhile, this entire time though, Luna and Juggernaut respectively are just taking their farm on their lanes. May not be such a great exchange, especially if we consider that in this whole time Alchemist has finally gotten his armlet and will be... Oh no, that farm is gonna go up exponentially. The stun's gonna come out. Silencer might go down. Doesn't have the global silence to actually do anything. Rubik's here though, but the Hex comes out and Silencer taking quite a bit of damage, but it looks like they're not gonna bother to follow up with that. Can't really chase up from the looks of a 340 versus 380. Actually he can, but then again, you probably just take too much damage. Lion, unfortunately, doesn't have his level 6 yet, only level 4. Won't be able to do much. Alchemist is gonna take some damage. His rage actually finished up. He gets slowed down. Liv comes up as well. Bounty Hunter's gonna go in. Even Darkseer is here just to get that bit of EXP, and Alchemist just finally go down, and that's gonna be 400 gold going towards the dire side. It's been split amongst 4 heroes though, so that's like, I don't know, 50 gold, no, 4 heroes, 100 gold each. Not a lot, but anything just to delay Alchemist's farm. And a small little stack for Runenrider. just to give her the farm that she desperately needs to try to take on the Radiant side. And the Hex is gonna come out. Rubik gets turned into a fish. Doesn't like seafood that much. Stun's gonna come out onto Luna. Oh, the Illusion Beam and Eclipses are gonna come out. And the double kill goes towards Luna. The power of the moon. There's nobody here to stop her. Oh, double kill just goes up. A free kill basically. He's at 600 gold too. That's a huge boost to Luna. My oh my. That was not the place that we're looking for. Juggernaut desperately trying to get that farm up. At this point, he's going to be the main DPS for the Radiant side. So it's going to be 4 kills on the Dire side and 2 for the Radiant. And even with the Alchemist on the Radiant side, Dire still has a slight bit of advantage. Haste is going to run out in about half a minute. Fissure comes out just to protect the Alchemist as much as they can, but that Chemical Rage is going to finish up very quickly. Just because you have the Chemical Rage doesn't mean that you can actually sustain on lane that much. You can see like the Dryer, they're just like going on lane, on the mid lane to try to stop Alchemist's farm as much as they can. They do not want him to actually like snowball, because if he starts snowballing, once he reaches 6 slot, he can just give Aghanim's to everybody on the team, and Aghanim's for Lion, and Aghanim's for Juggernaut, and Aghanim's for Magnus, especially Magnus. Just wait, what is does it still do the thing? Oh no, it just makes Shockwave come back. Yeah, it doesn't have that free empower anymore like it used to be, so not gonna be as effective. But can you imagine a Juggernaut with Aghanim's Omni Slashing with empower, and Magnus with empower as well, along with Echo Slam? It's gonna be so much damage coming out. Still, there's a Silencer on the other side, and he is farming up, trying to get that Midas, who's trying to full farm even more. And the stun's gonna come out, but unfortunately Alchemist is gonna stun himself. It might be, or some damages are gonna come out. The live is gonna come out as well. Hex comes in as well, stolen by Rubik. Actually, Global Silence comes out, but the damage coming out from Alchemist is just gonna push the Silencer away. So unfortunately, it's just gonna be Darkseer dead on the bottom lane actually. So the Omni Slash used up, and there's just quite a lot of damage. There's 900 damage. So unfortunately, the Dire is going to suffer for this, and in fact, Silence and Rubik are just forced off the lane. They have to go back and heal, and this is just going to buy time for Alchemist to get his Radiance. Oh, that's going to be epic burn coming out from the Alchemist once he gets that Radiance. And Darkseer finally goes back on lane and tries his best to actually disrupt the Juggernaut's farm as much as possible. Bounty Hunter though really desperately needs his levels, and Alchemist, Bounty Hunter is just gonna be able to, oh, he fingers the Bounty Hunter, doesn't like it, but gets finishes off by the Juggernaut instead. Oh, there's some 50 Shades of Grey right here, and then unfortunately no follow up from the Darkseer. So Juggernaut unfortunately will get to live and fight another day. So advantage goes towards the Radiant. You really don't want to feed the Juggernaut at this point. Already has a Yasha. Most likely he's gonna go work towards the Manta to try to counter the Global Silence, and stacks coming up for the Alchemist. So it's gonna slowly burn them away with the acid burn. But annoyingly, there is still this bastards here which actually heal up. Oh, what is that? Look at numbers. What are the numbers? There it is. 10 HP regeneration, and it stacks. That's ridiculous. This is gonna just get to full HP. Alchemist is gonna need empower. Meanwhile, a fight's gonna come out at the bottom lane, and unfortunately, the healing ward is just gonna keep everyone relatively healthy. So no kills coming out yet. Oh no, Juggernaut is gonna come in. They find the poor Bounty Hunter is gonna spin him to death. Or yes, no, maybe no. Actually, he actually survives, and meanwhile, top lane Magnus actually goes down to Luna, who just uses, wow, Mask of Madness and Illusion Beam to just like finish him off. And oh no, they didn't get the heal for Rubik. Oh, Dire. No, Rubik, he did not heal to full. He still has 300 HP away. Does have the headdress though, so I suppose he's gonna heal up eventually, but not enough. Juggernaut has Omni Slash, so won't be able to kill that easily. There's a Blade Fury though on Rubik, so might be a kill coming out if he gets the lift up, but unfortunately Juggernaut is too close to the tower, and they are not going to be able to do anything about that. And there's still that sentry ward, giving a slight bit of vision for Bounty Hunter. Mid lane, Silencer gets stunned, but not gonna be a follow-up from either the Alchemist nor the Man Cow. And then Midas is already out, so he's gonna be able to farm up very quickly now. Once he reaches level 15, that 60 gold per minute will just really push Silencer into like a dominating territory. I mean, what are you gonna do to stop his farm at that point? And you have Bounty Hunter on the other side, although he just only reached level 6, so it won't be easy for them to be getting those money up anytime soon. Still though, they can try to get the kill onto Lion, and there it comes. Omni Slash comes out as well, and oh, Rubik just spins away, just barely be able to get away from the Juggernaut and Lion. And Soulful Silence comes up, but unfortunately there is no wall to be dropped down. The Burden Wall has not been built yet. They won't be able to do anything about that. Lion actually goes down to the Omni Slash by stolen by Rubik just now, and it still goes down. Juggernaut is just gonna TP away, and the Man Cow is all alone. Might want to be careful, he gets tracked, and Silencer is actually here as well. Oh no, Magnus is coming in. They might have to run away as quickly as possible before the RP comes down, and unfortunately decide like, nope, not worth TPing at this point, not against 4 heroes. And this entire time, Luna is just banging on the front door at the top lane. Not much damage done to the tier 2 tower, but still something they have to worry about with that. And what the heck? And Lion finishes off fingers that poor Bounty Hunter. Poor Bounty Hunter. Like literally, he's 3,000 gold. Oh, still not as poor as the Man Cow though. He is so poor, he can't even, his entire net worth, he cannot buy this Blink Dagger yet. Lion as well, although at least he has, well, he has those Tranquil boosts. He doesn't really need that much to be effective anyway. Just needs to drop that finger once in a while. Ooh, look at those damages coming out from Silencer. The Fissure is going to miss, however, so Silencer is just gonna walk off and gonna be safe. Bounty Hunter, no sentry ward from the Radiant side, and that's gonna get denied. Oh, unfortunately, the Alchemist gets it first. And Luna gets the kill onto poor Lion, who was just trying to drop a ward. So that was entirely unnecessary death, unfortunately. And that looks like the Radiant mid tower is gonna go down. There is a Yasha, and I'm not sure why he didn't put the ultimate orb. I mean, you can just put it away from the Mango. Like, really, screw it. The Mango is not as important as your ultimate orb, dude. Put that Mango away. I like mangoes, but still, that's not the case. And oh, the Eclipse is gonna come in. And unfortunately, doesn't kill off the Magnus with the Eclipse, but the Illusion Beam will finish it off. And Luna is just gonna tank the tower and just try to take it down. I'm not sure if that's actually a good idea. It's taking quite a bit of hits from this. Alchemist is gonna try to come in, but the entire team is actually here. Echo Slam is available. They want to go for it, and he's taking a lot of damage. Doesn't even get, O'Malley gets the Fissure off. Alchemist comes in and gets a double kill onto Rubik, and Luna might be able to get a triple kill out of this. On the Radiance Burn, a triple kill comes out. The Surge, the Omni Slash comes in. The Echo is gonna save him just for a little bit more, but that's 4 deaths on the dire side. Oh, mistakes, the plays. They overstayed their welcome, especially Luna. She just took so much damage just tanking the middle tower. That was so highly unnecessary, and now the swing is just gonna go way back towards the Radiant side. Look at that swing! Wow, the EXP game. Jeez, look at that. Oh, and now, yeah, and they even, it's actually Bounty Hunter who actually manages to get the deny off, and they might want to run away. That Radiance Burn is still going to be very painful. Bounty Hunter doesn't have his invisibility yet. He's just gonna slowly get burned to death. Maybe the Neutral Cruise will finish him off. Oh yeah. The Radiance Burn actually worked in his favor for once. Why am I only seeing the dire side? Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna mind fart. Magnus, gotta be careful. Actually, no one's TPing down. Go ahead, kill off the Silencer. Lion is gonna be there, and there is a finger available. Boom! Oh no! The reverse polarity was used as well. Oh, that was such a misplay. Why did he even use it? Just Oh man, he was just being greedy from the looks of it. That was just so highly unnecessary. Like seriously, Silencer was gonna die regardless. The RP was completely unnecessary at that point. Oh well, still, advantage currently in the favor of Radiant at the moment. Just barely though, just like 1k away. You can see even in the EXP, that huge fight just now just gave them so much. And oh no, Darkseer needs to get that surge off very quickly. The mecha is gonna come out, but can he run fast enough? No, you can't run. You can't run from the Alchemist. The burn, look at that movement speed, 480. That's like close to being max actually. Even with the surge, it's gonna take him at least 2-3 seconds to try to run away from the very pumped up Alchemist. It's like Captain America at this point, pumped himself full of drugs, and he's gonna be able to TP away, no vision available, and they will not be able to stop that teleportation. Top lane, Luna does find Alchemist though. Doesn't have. It has the Manta style and actually might want to use it as quickly as you can. And oh no, she uses a Mask of Madness. I don't think that's enough to actually get her to run away. But with the track, it actually does. Now Alchemist is still going to just stay there and just try to take down the tower. But his rage is actually going to be finished soon. But Juggernaut's here, stun comes out, and the empowered Juggernaut just finishes off poor Rubik. And the tower is now down, and looks like it's gonna be a push for the top Dire tower. Oh, the misplays are coming out. Because at this point in the mid game, the Radiant team is much stronger. They got Empower, they got Manta Style, they have the Alchemist, and they don't have the damage output to actually stop him. Look at that, it's a Manta Style, Armlet, and a Radiance. And Silencer doesn't have the damage to actually do anything about it. Needs to get that 4-star off, but and the silence is gonna actually come out, and oh no, poor Alchemist is gonna. But the Manta Style actually comes out, and the Alchemist is gonna be able to run away from this. Oh my goodness, the invisibility rune just come out, and Alchemist still survives after eating all that spells that came out. And meanwhile, this entire time, Juggernaut and Magnus, they're just pushing the top lane. Looks like they're backing off though. They realize the rest of the team is probably coming for them, and they're just going to back off right now. So Dire is actually having a pretty bad time at this point. They don't really have any burst damage to actually take down Alchemist especially. He's just being such a pain in their backsides right now. And that's going to be an Octarine core coming out in a very short amount of time. I'll give him like 15 minutes. Alright, let's just try to remember that. Per 15 minutes, that's 38. Yeah, let's just say by the 40-minute mark, he'll probably have it. At this rate that he's going, probably even earlier, depending how the game goes. But I'll say 40 minutes. So that's gonna be a BKB coming out for Silencer. Actually, I'm not sure about the BKB because it's not going to stop RP. It's not gonna stop Omni Slash, and frankly, Juggernaut and Alchemist will just chase you down. He does have 4 stuff though, but he's not gonna run fast enough from both of them. Especially not the Alchemist. He just runs so ridiculously fast. Like, let's see. He gives extra 60 movement speed at this point. So he's gonna have close to 500 movement speed. That 4-star is just gonna shoot you back like, yeah, just at 600. It's just gonna outrun you completely. So I'm not sure how much the BKB is actually going to help at this point. What about Luna? So Luna has a BKB. Like, again, I'm not sure how well that's going to work out for her. I feel that Hurricane Pipe might actually be better at this case. Or hell, just go for Argon and Scepter. Why not? You just want to be as far away as possible to actually dish out the damage. Like, Silencer and Luna both need to do that. Just be very far away from the fight. If they go in front, they die. Especially Luna right now. She has 2.1k HP, but Omni Slash, even with that Manta Cell, is going to finish her off very quickly. And she does not want to be caught in that RP as well. Might be a smoke coming out, maybe. They are gathered up. Does anyone have a smoke? No, they're just sticking together. So, yeah, unfortunate. I was hoping for a team fight coming out. And Magnus they do have a smoke on the Radiant side, and they might get broken up by the Bounty Hunter. Does anybody have a dust? The dust? Oh no, Lion was just a bit too far away, and it's a bit too late. Global Silence comes out, and the Eclipse is gonna come out. Magnus is actually gonna go down. Omni Slash comes out as well. The spin is gonna be there, and he's gonna try to TP away, but he's actually going to go down. Oh no, the misplays. Lion was just a bit too far away. He should have led that smoke gang. And no one, Magnus, they have the blinks, at least. Why didn't they just give the dust? Why didn't they buy their own dust? Like seriously, they have the money. Would have been very useful, especially for Juggernaut. Like just use the dust and then just Omni Slash whoever that you find. Unfortunately, that's not the case, and Dire is just gonna turn this into a Roshan fight. But mid lane, Alchemist is gonna drop the stun onto Darkseer, and they don't have Eclipse for this. And the Alchemist is ridiculous. In fact, oh my god, he already has the Octarine Core. How the heck? Okay, guys, I was completely wrong. That's not even 40 minutes at this point. That's just like 3 minutes. How the heck? How did he get all that? Jeez, what the hell? Oh well. So yep, Octarine Core gonna be even more difficult to kill now. The poor man Carl, literally. He really needs his Blink Dagger. Let's take a look at Lion. What are you going for? Looks like he's gonna be finishing off that Glimmer Cape. Maybe? No, doesn't even have money for the Glimmer Cape. And Bounty Hunter is going to find the Lion. Oh, I keep saying Juggernaut. It's such a nice name. And the Sentry Ward does come out. Does get one hit off of Lion, but there's gonna be a dust there coming out, but can't really follow up and do anything about it. So it's just gonna be able to run away. About 600 HP. Yeah, won't be able to kill off the Bounty Hunter at this point, unfortunately. Especially not with level 2 Finger of Death. The Alchemist gonna get scouted out by Luna and the Bounty Hunter as well, but no damage is gonna come out, and Alchemist is gonna do a high buy wave at Luna. I'll do that too. I mean, look at her, she's hot. But let's look at the towers right now. So status update. Dire only has 2 outer towers left. Radiant has 3. Still, I wanted to say that Alchemist can push towers really fast, but so can Dire actually. They just need like a gap in like each other's defenses at this point. If let's say Luna wasn't in a team fight with them, Luna can potentially push down like a lane on her own. Especially now that she has Manta Style. Those towers will not last very long against her. Alchemist, on the other hand, so can Alchemist. He does have the Manta Style as well. Looks like won't be much fights coming out at this point. It's gonna be a bit of a slow fight. Bit of a slow game at this point. Well, at least the Roshan fight is coming out, and Juggernaut is gonna go solo onto Roshan, along with some help from the Mankel. They ping it out. They do know that they're going for Roshan now, but there is nothing much they can do about it, and the ward is dropped down. They do find Rubik, and they're pinging it out, but they have to go very quickly if they want to stop Juggernaut from getting Roshan. It's very close. They all gathered up, but I don't think they're going to be able to make it in time, and Roshan's going to go down, and the Aegis is just going to go towards the Juggernaut. So unfortunately, they won't be able to stop that, and the Juggernaut just blinks in. Omni Slash comes out, and the Greaves is actually used up, and oh no, Silencer, the BKB comes out, but he actually uses up and wastes it. It actually still goes down. First gonna come out, Darkseer is gonna die as well, and oh no, Rubik goes down to the Alchemist, and this is gonna be one lane at the very least. Silencer can't buy back. There is Darkseer though. It's gonna be a push on the middle lane, and oh my goodness, all the damage that's coming out. Magnus doesn't have the mana for RP yet at this point though, but not sure what Dire can do about this also. And this guy just taunting again, and oh no, Luna's get pushed back, and the Echo Slam comes out RP as well. Luna's going to go down, doesn't have the buyback, immediate buyback coming out from her. The Bounty Hunter just has to run away now. The Acid Burn coming out is actually doing so much damage. He's gotta be careful. Lion does have a finger, and he does find the Bounty Hunter, but that Shrine's gonna keep him alive for now. That tower is gonna go down. Silencer's coming out in 1 second. Darkseer, they really need him. They need his wall to come out. He still has it is available. It's gonna get turned into a fish, and Luna goes down yet again. It's a dieback. Alchemist drops a stun. Silence is trying to do as much damage as he can to try to stop them, but the spin, the Juggernaut is coming out. This still has his ages. Oh no. Wait, where's the Juggernaut? Where is he? Juggernaut just not even give a damn. Though the Drax is far from going down, but there's nothing much they can do. But no global sign. They do still have the wall. They might want to go for that. Darkseer. Bounty Hunter's gotta be careful, and that's the Rax gone. And the wall is finally dropped down. They finally break the Aegis. The vacuum is gonna come out as well, and Earthshaker is gonna go down. But Juggernaut is still doing so much damage. He's gonna use the Surge to try to run away. Bounty Hunter goes down. Purge comes out onto Rubik. Tries to get the liver, but the sun's gonna come out, and it's actually going to go down. Oh no! Only Darkseer is left. This is going so. Look at that 14k lead now all of a sudden, and the Radiant team just want to finish it now. This is going straight onto the throne, and Darkseer, unfortunately, is just gonna be watching them take down the tower. There's nothing he can do. He's literally just, he can't do anything. If he goes in, the stun and the purge, Juggernaut will just finish him off. And unfortunately, this looks like this is gonna be endgame for the Radiant if they can't do anything about it. Luna is gonna be out in 10 seconds. The throne is just taking down. They can't seriously just be watching this, right? They have to do something about it. It's 400 HP, 200, 100, and the throne is going to go down. That was a that was a very fast game. Well, unfortunately, guys, I was wrong, and Dyer just can't make the cut. Well guys, if you like watching the video as I did casting it, just hit the like and subscribe button. So then, until next time, with Ephyon cast more Dota 2 pub games.